4:30 to 6:30.
The text that you're putting extra stuff in that's for another
Yeah,
group.
no, that was worthy news. Brian Shaw back in the garden.
Yeah.
Can I play coach instead next time?
Whoa, Ben, why do you have cards out? We're still in class. All right, cut. You are live. So say hi to all your friends out there in cyberspace.
Wait till I donate to TV Awesome.
Okay, so instead of having, there's too many people to divide up teams. So I'll just kind of call on 4 people to go 4 corners. And what will happen is if anybody wins, each time a team wins, we'll put in a half a bonus point. So in order to win, you got to get the question right. We used to play with actually a little Hershey Kiss. And then if the team won, they don't get a kiss. A Hershey Kiss, Ben. But we'll play with this because it was really difficult sometimes to catch the kiss. So
That's difficult.
Caleb, go over there by the window. Sid, go over there by Mrs. Tosh. McKenna, go over here by the assignment board. And David, you're right here.
Oh my.
Why am I on a team with this guy?
So you have to get the question right, pass it to the next person. They have to catch it. If they don't catch it, then it's over. You don't get the question. You get the question wrong, you're done. If you don't catch it, you're done. All right, ready? We're going this way. David, here's your question. Who desegregated the United States military?
Truman.
Yes.
You better catch this. That was the best throw.
Nice. That was nice. That was
nice.
You gotta get Mrs. Tosh just gonna have to defend for herself. You're too close together. Sid too close.
Don't get the question wrong.
You can only listen, you get 1 step for your toss. Don't be moving closer. All right. No. Caleb. What we learned throughout the 40s and 50s, Truman and Eisenhower's presidencies, there was one common theme, had to do with the fear of communism. What was that overall known as 2-word phrase? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with a color. Shh. Shh.
I don't know.
What? Can I answer for him?
Red scare.
Let's go.
Did somebody give that to you?
No.
Yes.
Catch.
Nice.
Sid, we should call it Western Europe plus America. What was the alliance formed after World War II with the Western European countries, NATO? She was ready for softball. Man, we should have that softball team. She was ready for softball. Man, we should have that softball team. All right, McKenna, if you get this right and David catches it, everybody gets a half a bonus point. Ready? McKenna, who developed a inactive polio vaccine? Shh.
The last name is Saul. First name is.
Mrs. Tosh, if she got the last name,
Yeah.
isn't that
Yeah.
common that I always say you at least got to know the last name? Okay, if you're new to this, Verity, you should know that if we played this the way we normally played it, everyone sitting right now would be saying, "Oh no, she shouldn't get it. She should know Jonas." Am I right or wrong? And now they're like this. "Oh yeah, she got it. Yeah." So, I mean, just gotta know the last name, right, Bella?
Everyone gets that.
Like, yeah. Okay, go ahead. Wait, I forgot to mention, the person catching it has to have their eyes closed. I'm just kidding. I'm getting worried about my bonus points. Yay! Somebody keep a tally out there for your bonus points. That's a half. Serenity here. Barbie there, Derek. Bella there. Trey. Which position's the most stressful, you think?
What year?
My position.
There? Or there? Okay, ready? By the way, I'm looking directly at the test. Right? Next question. There's a very famous campaign slogan, and it was such an easy slogan to come up to. President Eisenhower's campaign slogan was pretty simple. It was,
I like Ike.
I like Ike. Woo! Derek, the Korean Peninsula is divided north and south according to what geographic marker? The 38th parallel.
Nice.
Miss Droken. In 1952, we were in the middle of the Korean War. President Truman was president, and one of our industries in America was about to go on, the labor was about to go on strike. They were going to shut down the whole industry. Can't happen. What industry was it? The steel industry.
Yes, Bella.
Trey. The area in Southeast Asia that was run by the French, easy for me to say, run by the French Empire, was disintegrated in the mid-1950s. What was that whole area called? China. Oh man! Everybody gets a whole bonus point already.
Everybody gets
I just realized Jaden's not here. Is Jaden in the play?
Wait, yeah.
When is the play?
Coming up next weekend. Mackenzie. Drew. Annie. Isaac. I should have used it. I should have used a kiss.
Yes, you should.
All right, ready? Okay, Scott, pay attention.
Yes, David. That's not right.
Shh. Construction of this incredible transportation grid began in 1950.
The interstate highway system.
Yes. Nice. Drew, what very popular, common kind of board game type deal did President Eisenhower use to explain his theory about the spread of communism? It's not a board game. It's not a card game. It's kind of like one of those games and he used this activity that you would play with these things, and he used that as his theory of what would happen if one country follows the communism, then maybe the whole world will. You remember what that was? Some of the kids in class said they have played this game before. Some people have played the game like the way it's actually supposed to be, by using the numbers or blanks, but other people just mess around with this. It's the blank theory about the spread of communism. One goes, they'll all go. Caleb. Domino theory. All right.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, stone's in your eyes.
Verity.
Set.
Yes, and spot.
And
Noel.
She said green.
I'll pass.
And Jake.
Verity, you're here.
And Seth. And
Very-
Jake.
Jake.
Yes.
And Seth.
Ben. Okay, ready. Verity in 1959, America went from 48 contiguous states to 50 states, with the addition of which two states in order?
Alaska and Hawaii.
Yes.
Oh.
Woo! Nice. Hey, you almost forced me into the replay booth. What would I use for my replay booth?
the wall and you went.
I would go into the chalkboard room. Noel.
That is I.
Yes. Unlike FDR, Truman went into the Potsdam Conference. Right now, you're not thinking, what is he even talking about? Truman went into the Potsdam Conference in Germany with a healthy distrust of what people? Yes. I kind of wish so bad that you so nonchalanted that it would have. Jake, what university was President Eisenhower once president of? Nice. Ben. Western Europe formed their huge alliance called NATO. What was Russia and Eastern Europe's answer? Yes. All right, Verity. What is that, a point and a half? Casey. Dina. Seth.
Yeah. Scott.
Sid.
Let's go.
Really?
It's the Schmide connection. Can they make the connection at the end if they make it that far? Ready, Kate? There was a very, very important, a very famous and important court case brought before the Supreme Court in 1954, and it basically ended legal segregation in our public schools. What is that case called?
Brown versus the Board of Education.
Should I make her have to do a bonus? No, I won't. Go ahead.
No, that's good.
Nice. I'm impressed that when it was coming, you didn't try to follow, bump, set. All right, Dina, ready? What great American general was fired right in the middle of the Korean War? Yes.
That was MacArthur. It is.
Seth,
You won the Previous World Series. You got runner-up. You got runner-up, though. So you might not be able to.
Like I said, a world-class finisher.
all right. The next to toss the ball, if he gets this right, is, what do you guys call him?
What?
Runner-up.
Runner up in the pony world. Seth Walker. Seth. 90 miles from the shores of Florida, there was a revolution. Where was that communist revolution? It's a beautiful island country that America had enjoyed as a very popular tourist destination. You know, if you owned a corporation, one of the things you would try to get business, you'd fly them down to this place, 90 miles from the shores of Florida. What is that? I could give you a baseball hint.
This is a hard one. It's Aurora's Chapman.
Shh.
Oh, I see. I just figured out what year it is.
Cuba.
Cuba.
The Cuban Missile.
Come on.
Yeah. Could have said Jake Kling.
The Chapman. You got to get ready to question.
Yeah.
So he's a Pony World Series runner-up and doesn't know his history. Very sad.
Elise. Only because I could tell Elise that you were purposely not trying to get eye contact, so you wouldn't be called. Because I could tell Elise that you were purposely not trying to get eye contact, so you wouldn't be called. I'm just
I feel like
kidding.
I did that in fifth grade. though.
Emily,
I don't want to.
who hasn't gone yet?
Scott. Scotty baby.
Johnny.
Caleb.
I already went.
I know.
Where?
Okay, then don't mess it up again.
I'll go again.
I'll go.
Can I go again?
Say Scott's name.
I'll probably miss.
Jamin.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Scott has not gone.
Hey, Caleb.
Are these right out of the piece?
Scotty, baby.
Wow.
Okay, ready?
No. I feel like I'm gonna get
Elise, some people thought I was taking shots here, but it is a fact. There was one political party in America that was generally against. Which party was it? Two parties in America that dominate the political scene. Which party through the 40s and 50s into the 60s was some of them very strongly against civil rights movement? Strom Thurmond, future president LBJ. It's 50-50.
I know. That's why.
I kind of gave you a hint by some people thought I was taking shots.
Communist,
One of the two parties in America.
Democrat.
Yes.
What's your answer?
Democrat.
Yes. Emily. As America got engaged in the space race, what was formed in 1958? What was formed in 1958? NASA. What? Should I accept an acronym or should, is that really what was formed? Or was it the administration? Go ahead.
I have a question.
Whoa, yeah.
Are we gonna have to know the full meaning on the quiz? Or should we put the
Full
acronym?
meaning of what?
NASA.
What is it?
No, remember?
You mean the National Aeronautics Administration?
Yeah, that.
What is it? Riley. Shh. Riley, what is it?
National Aeronautics
In space
Space Essentially.
administration. What is it again? Riley, what is it?
You just said it.
What? Riley, what is it? The National Aeronautic and Space Administration.
Yeah, she knew that. She knew that.
You know it either
That's
way.
what I said.
Yeah.
You just didn't hear me.
Yeah.
Can we continue the game?
Yeah.
Are you uncomfortable with the spotlight on you?
No, not at all.
Caleb, what future president was vice president for Dwight David Eisenhower? He was a senator from California. He becomes one of our more infamous presidents, unfortunately. He did a lot of good, but there was one thing that happened during his presidency that overshadows everything else, and therefore he goes down as pretty much one of our disgraced presidents who, to avoid impeachment, resigned from office. I am not a crook. Anybody know? Richard Nixon. Hey, how many bonus points we got so far? I thought I was going to be giving away. Riley. Ben.
Oh, yeah, Scott didn't go yet.
McKenna. Scott.
Yeah.
Since he's trying to hide, we put him in the most pressurized spot.
So scary.
Okay, Riley.
Quiet.
It's okay. I'll probably get it wrong for you anyway, Scott.
All right, Riley. All right. What?
Wow.
It's fill in the blank.
I thought there were
Actually.
answers.
The Chicago Tribune had that famous headline the night of the 1950 or 48 election. Do you remember what it said? They thought that one guy was going to beat the other. Yes, Dewey defeats
Good catch,
Did
Ben.
you hurt yourself? Are you okay? Yeah. What was the name of the satellite that, did I already give this one? No. What was the name of that Russian satellite that sparked the space race? Sputnik. McKenna. Oh, boy. McKenna, who famously would not give up her seat that kind of sparked the civil rights movement?
Wait.
But listen, when it's on, no one's going to fault you. You're not going to be a zero, but you could be a hero. All right. A lot of it's a really challenge. Like, hey, it's all on the line. Can you do it or not? Ready? He's the board, and there it is. I just ruined the whole suspense of it.
Does that mean you got it right?
So now I gotta give you another question. As I started saying it, he's looking at it. It was up there since second period.
That's smart. Where's your resources?
Scott, please be careful.
I would have known that one anyway, but you know what?
That's what they are.
Serious. No, shut your mouth. I already told you.
Anyway,
Scott, please be careful.
I would have known that one anyway, but you know what?
That's what they are.
Serious. No, shut your mouth. I already told you.
anyway, in case you were wondering, that city in Vietnam was called Dien Bien Phu. And that changed everything because the French were out. What happens? Dina, what happens historically when one entity or person has great power and control and then gone. They die or they lose control. That creates a power, starts with a V. Vina. Power vacuum, right? So that's going to lead to a lot of turmoil in that part of the world. Vietnam War. Okay. Scott, back to you.
Go Scott Isaac. Go Scott Isaac.
Scott, if you didn't notice, from the 40s throughout the 50s, we started this off with the Red Scare, right? I mean, this was a big thing in America, the fear of communism. One of our leaders put forth a plan of containment, they called it. He was what? Yes. Secretary of State. All right. And I do believe I asked all the questions. Did I ask, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all of them. Did I ask